Hey guys, it's Stack here and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my best class setup on Call of Duty Black Ops 4 so far. Now when the game first came out, I didn't really like the game because I couldn't get kills in multiplayer. Like, I could kill people but I could never get the doubles, the triples and the quads. Mainly down to SMGs and ARs just having not enough ammo in the clip to be able to kill your opponents and then move on to your next target. But LMGs are definitely the way to go, and I've only started using them because everybody was using them against me and I could not understand why, because I do like the blackout mode and the LMGs in blackout are horrible. Like, I can't get kills with them. I rely on the ARs. But then again, when you move into multiplayer, it's a completely different kind of game, and yeah, you need the LMGs when you're coming into some of these opponents. Like, some of the opponents I'm coming up against are dropping massive KDs because my teammates are just so bad. So normally when I'm playing, I'm either by myself or one or two other people at most. And yeah, like, I'm getting a 3-4 KD because of this weapon at the moment. So if you don't know the weapon already, I'm using the HADES. Now, use this weapon as much as you can. It's not the best weapon until you fully upgrade it and unlock everything. But once you get it to level 14 and you can unlock the operator mod, which is the crossbar, as you can see my left hand is on the side of the gun, you can no longer aim down sight and instead you get a more sort of focused steady aim, and it is absolutely nuts. It's kind of like an improved version of the chainsaw in one of the older CODs. This thing is, it's nuts. I don't know how to describe it. It's so good and so fun to use because people just cannot get past you. So with the perks on this weapon, I have got the laser sight 1 and laser sight 2. This helps with the hip firing, makes it a lot more accurate, and then also the operator mod, which allows you to just basically use it as a hip fire weapon only. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this weapon and saw this was the operator mod for it, I thought, that why is that the operator mod? That's just gonna make the weapon worse. But unbelievably it doesn't. It makes this weapon even better, even more accurate. Obviously it's not worth contesting those people that are ridiculously far away and head glitching, but anyone that's out in the open, go for it. If they're close, medium range, go for it. This thing is basically an SMG with 60 to 80 bullets in the clip, depending if you put extended mag on. It is so fun to use and it is actually making me love the game right now. Now when it comes to the secondary, I highly recommend going for the Helium Salvo, which is the RPG, the rocket launcher. The reason for this is, if you're like me, for some reason, every single game that I get in, my teammates, it'll be me and Eric, we'll both be going like 3-4 KDs. Every single one of our teammates will be negative, and I'm not just talking like 0.8. No, these guys are getting like 3 kills for 15 deaths. We're still losing a lot of games because of teammates that are doing so bad. So if you actually have the rocket launcher, it's going to help you out because your teammates feeding them, they're going to be getting UAVs and stuff. You're going to be able to shoot them down, and also it's extra points. Obviously I don't shoot them down the second I hear it. I wait until I've got a moment like clear from enemies and then I'll take it down. With the equipment and gear, I never change my equipment. I will be using whatever the specialist has available. I mean, there's only 2 specialists I'm really using at the moment. As you saw with this one, it's Torque, and if I'm not going to use Torque, then I'm going to use War Machine. There's not really much reason behind it. I use Torque mainly because he's got that barrier shield and the barbed wire. This is only to block off pathways behind me because you just can't trust the teammates on this game. Like, they will let people in behind you and you're going to get shot in the back all the time, especially with the spawns flipping. You'll end up with 3 teammates staring the same way as you and you'll all get wiped out because of it. So to me, it just helps me funnel the opponents into one area so that I'm able to take them out and I don't have to rely on my teammates to watch my back. But if I do go with the War Machine, obviously I'm going to use that one mainly down to the fact that the cluster grenade is one of the best things for clearing out a load of people that are camping in a room. You're going to get a lot of damage with them. Even if you don't kill them, you're going to damage them a lot and you can just run in hip firing and hopefully finish them off. And then yeah, with the gear, I highly recommend using acoustic sensor. Now when I first saw this, I was like, nah, the thing you want is stim shot. You want to be able to heal as quick as possible. I thought the armor would have been good. Mainly because obviously you've got that extra bit of health, but once you get damaged, I don't think it actually repairs. That's it, you've lost it, and the amount of times you heal in a life, it's not worth it. So to me, it has to be this one right here, the acoustic sensor. And this is because if you've noticed on my mini-map, you'll see a little funnel, like a little triangle appear where my opponents are actually there. That is their footsteps that you can see. So if they are not running dead silence, they will appear on my mini-map like that when they get to a certain distance. But if they are running dead silence, you can still hear the footsteps clearly, which is what I love about this. And this is why I'm able to hear so many people coming in from behind me, when before I was using this, I always got turned on. Like, I'd be running up behind people and I'd be like, how do you know I'm there? But it's because that they were using acoustic sensor that they knew to turn around. So when it comes to the actual perks for this, to me, I only really run two on this class. First perk and a third perk. The first one is Scavenger. I don't want to have to rely on picking up some SMG with an ACOG scope on it. It's not going to be any good to me. I don't like picking up other people's weapons. Even though most people just run the Titan at the moment, I don't want to have to rely on other people's setups. So to me, if I've got Scavenger, I'll kill someone, pick up the pack, and I've got basically unlimited ammo, providing that I can keep killing people. But the second perk, to me, makes this weapon so lethal combined with the acoustic sensor, and that is dead silence. Now, everyone is saying to me, oh, don't run dead silence, it's not that good, like use ghost and stuff. There's no point using ghost. If you've got ghost on, yeah, you're not going to appear on the enemy's UAV, but you have to be running so that you don't get detected by it. You can't sit in one spot and just hide an area, because eventually you're going to not move and the UAV is going to blink you. But if you run ghost, every time you shoot, because this weapon isn't silenced, you're going to appear on the map anyway. So it's pointless having it. You may as well just use something that's going to benefit you, like being able to run behind opponents and sneak up on them, because most of the people that I'm coming up against at the moment aren't actually using this acoustic sensor. So I'm able to get behind them so easily and press from the back while I've got teammates in front of me, getting them in a crossfire. I honestly never thought I'd say this, but an LMG is actually my favourite setup at the moment. There are two LMGs that I'm using, which are the Hades and obviously the Titan. The Titan is just that little bit more overpowered, but it's a different sort of overpowered. You can't really run around as much with it like you can with the Hades, mainly because it's got a slower fire rate, but it does have a lot of damage and it's very good on the head glitches and to hold down an area. But for me at the moment, the Hades is reigning supreme. It's so fun, and I am easily getting my top end score streaks. Now when it comes to this class setup, for the score streaks, it's kind of up to you. If you're not confident on getting a lot of kills, then maybe just stick to the UAV, counter UAV, and then maybe stick on an attack chopper. The UAV and counter is going to get you basically just some extra score. You're going to level up quicker, you're going to help your team out, and then the counter UAV is also going to help you out to run around. But for me, I'm going to have the UAV on because it's going to help push towards that first killing score streak, which is my attack chopper. And then once I get that, a couple of assists from that, a couple of kills from the attack chopper, and maybe one or two kills, I've got my strike team. If I can call them both in at the same time, I know that my attack chopper's not going to get shot down because there's going to be two helicopters in the sky. And then once they're both out, they just go absolutely nuts. This strike team is so good to use. Even if they don't get a lot of kills, they get a lot of assists, which actually count to your kills anyway. So I mean, to me, it's definitely worth it. I'm not really a fan of the sniper's nest. It just doesn't kill people as quick for me. So I tend to stick to the attack chopper because it is easier to get. And also, when you're running around, you'll notice that a lot of people are looking up, trying to avoid your helicopter, and you've just basically got a free kill on them. But yeah, so far on this Call of Duty, it is my favourite one in a long time, and it's mainly because I'm actually enjoying the rage messages I'm getting from opponents. I'll come up against people that are head glitching with a Titan. No worries, I'll pull out my Hades and run around. If they're running around with a Hades or any other weapon, I'll pull out the Titan and get on a head glitch, and then they will just start raging at me. The toxic community on this game is ridiculous, but I really love when people are getting like 4 or 5 KDs against my team when I join in a game, and then as soon as it switches and I get a full game against them, they do not go the same. And yeah, basically I know that I'm going to be getting a message any second of them complaining at me. So if there is ever a class that you have to try if you want to enjoy the game, give this one a go. I'm telling you, the Hades is the best LMG at the moment. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed it, and also make sure to also hit the subscribe. I will be posting more Call of Duty videos soon. But for now, I'm out.